What up, y'all? Tell Rihanna Don, you feel me? Get over here! Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. It's the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that.
I already know what you want, man. I know what y'all want. I don't even have to hear it just to know that what the fuck y'all on, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform episode. What is it? 137. We are talking PlayStation Now, but it's also PlayStation Now and later. And we're also talking Red Dead Redemption 2 and the redemption of PC gamers. Because I know dudes was moist as ever on Twitter. I mean, dudes were so moist when they walked, they left puddles. This is how moist they was. I swear to God. Dudes were just like, I mean, like, as soon as I even peeked in, I was like, nope. I'm not clicking none of that shit. I post after post after post. PC guys, now they had a kid. And it's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? It's just, it's uncanny, but we'll get into that as well. What's up, Lokita? She said, hey, dudes is moist. They are. They just squash it. It just squish, squash. Sound like you're stepping on a sponge.
Hey, real quick. Before we go into like any discussions, real quick.
Yes.
Hit that sound. Happy birthday, Lakita.
What?
Happy birthday to you.
There we go. She gave the light. She gave the light. She gave a couple lines. A few lines. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Expose.
Oh, shit. Happy birthday, Lokita, for sure. Enjoy your day. Hopefully, we'll give you a little bit of entertainment to start you off before you go and get fucked up. And that's what I'm talking about. Hubby gonna be like, damn, it's really going down tonight. He gonna be like, it's her birthday. I already know what that means. So
money being spent.
That means he gets a gift?
Oh, for sure. Lokita said she was a giving person. All right. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, let's go ahead with our introductions. In no particular order, but let's start with this. Prime Time, aka Dave D. You can even look at his avatar and see that he's representative of what he is today. So, what's up, man? How you doing? And what have you been playing this week, sir?
What up? This is. I sent Mike the link to play the KFC game.
That's why you're not a cam. That's why you're not a cam. You're playing fucking KFC.
It's Mike. See, Mike currently doesn't have any pants on. So what he's doing is he put the PC next to his balls. He put the PC next to his balls, and he's like, "This feels like the real thing." All right. So what I'm playing is I'm actually playing Borderlands 3. I'm getting it in on that. I'm almost ready to beat it. And then I son watched the live stream of Mike playing KFC, and then
all right. I hope he didn't do it on our channel. I hope he did it on Mixer with Dual Shockers. I hope he didn't do it on our channel.
Nah.
He said no.
What's up, everyone?
All right, welcome, Dave, man. Glad to have you here. Wish we could see you. All right.
See you.
Next up, we got Platinum Godfather. What's up, man? How you doing? I know I've been avoiding folks. I'm sorry, man. How you been doing, and what have you been playing this week?
Bruh, I've been feeling pretty decent. Getting myself into a groove, into a mindset to where, I'm putting the content out there. Some of you guys may have seen it, some of you guys may not. If you guys follow me on my media channels, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, to where I post clips from my stream, so that way it can help build some content and help build the hype and get people interested. Something like a little resume per se. Mm-hmm. But in most cases, I have been consistently streaming and playing Mortal Kombat 11, pushing myself, getting better, disciplining myself, conditioning myself against these other. Yep, gotcha. playing as our main man Jackson, training with other characters, and also in 3 more days, the T-8100 Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, will be available on Mortal Kombat 11. So we're going to
talk about it too, and I'm going to play the trailer for everybody in chat. So
I'm really stoked and hyped about that. And on top of that shit, I'm doing a giveaway this month. Based on the theme of the Halloween, I'm doing a giveaway for Friday the 13th game. If you guys want to know more, I'll be happy to share the details with you guys. I'm going to be posting that on my media channels today. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
And as soon as
that's what's really good.
Yeah. So now, as soon as he posts it, I'll make sure I'll add that to the description of the video as well, so you guys can just check that out, so you can receive it.
It's really easy to qualify. One of the two things. I'll be brief about it. The only thing you gotta do is follow me on my media channels, because I'll be posting clips based on what's going to lead into 2, based on viewers clips as well. So I'll be posting viewers clips and any funny moments. You can go back into my videos and clip, because I'll know, I think you keep track of it. They'll in Twitch, you'll see who is created by. So that enters you into the contest, because you got to win a Friday the 13th game on PS4 or a $25 game gift card.
Dope. So yeah, for sure. What's up, Christopher, man? Look, dude, we about to have some arguments with some Sony dudes. So, and I know you a Sony guy, man, and I appreciate everything that you do. But I got a bone to pick with Sony right now, man, and it shouldn't even be warranted, because like I said, hashtag PC. I'm a PC guy, but. This is why the show is called PSNow and Later. What's up, Big Cloud, man? Oh, shit. Christopher Hart said he here to argue. What's up, Big Cloud, man? Yeah, we about to get into it. Like I said, I'm triggered. But, all right. Next up. First of all, thank you for being here, Platinum, man. Appreciate it. Next up, we got the Colonel loving Big Mike. What's up, man? How you doing? And what have you been playing this? And what have you been playing this week, sir?
Shit, I ain't gonna be lying. I've been playing fucking Destiny 2. Because it is fucking life.
Yep.
That shit, I've been
his assless chaps. His assless chaps on it. You got I've been playing his assless chaps.
I'm telling you, you must be peeking through my window today.
Oh, man, this whole situation.
He admitted it, guys. He admitted it, that he's an assless chap playing PS.
I'm telling you, Danny, I think I got a stalker. I'm telling you.
Y'all both died together. Yeah, this is the only moment where you look at the crime scene and 2 guys are spooning. This is y'all right now.
There we go.
Okay, so Destiny 2 is live right now for you. Big
I've been playing it, and I've been playing some mobile games, dude. I've been
that Call of Duty.
Yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty Mobile. That shit's fun as fuck.
Yeah, that shit's lit.
I'm trying to get, I've been trying to get, sending invites to Cool Cat Terry, but she's hitting me with that block ignore. Like, fuck out of here.
Terry don't want to.
I have not gotten a single invite from anybody, so don't even.
I've sent you 6 Facebook invites to play some Call of Duty with me and Daddy.
You think I look at Facebook?
You know Terry don't look at Facebook. She look at Facebook, she like block. Because she does not like Facebook.
You're lucky if I post anything on my Facebook page once every, 6 months.
That's why she ain't even getting it. So she probably like, fuck you, Oh, shit. All right, well.
Exactly, Lamont. Fucking savage over here.
What's up, Lamont, man? What's going on, bro? We about to kind of, I'm kind of triggered at Sony today, so we're going to see if I can survive. All right. Well, welcome, Big Mike. I'm glad you're here, sir. Next up, we got the Rage Queen.
Bitch, I want my motherfucking money back.
Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? How you been? And what have you been playing this week?
Hey, everybody, it's Cool Cat Terry from Twitch. I finished Greedfall, which was fantastic. Loved it. I beat it on Extreme. It was great.
Well, I'm half the man she is because I didn't I'm on regular.
I beat the game on Extreme. I only got, oh my god, I am kind of disappointed the way they have the romances set up in that game. They're super easy to flub up. And usually, for anybody who knows, usually when you have romance options in RPGs, they always give you like symbols and stuff in the dialogue so you know what kind of choice you're picking. Well, this game doesn't give you anything like that, so if you don't get all 3 perfect responses when you're supposed to, you will never get a romance from those people. You have to know exactly what to say, and they don't give you any like idea of what is the right thing to say. So it's so easy to miss the romance. And I didn't get to romance the peeps I wanted to, and then the one person I didn't want anything to do with was the only one that propositioned me. And I, just did it for the achievement, and then I broke his heart, and I didn't look back. And then,
Oh, damn.
Damn.
And then
Terry
I've been
here, savage.
Oh my god, you should have saw his face. Like after the one night stand happened, he asked if I'd stay with him forever, and I said no. And then I left. Just looked crushed.
Shit, he came up short. Oh shit.
Yeah. He looks so crushed. But and then I've been playing Life is Strange 2. I played the first 3 episodes of that. I have to wait for episode 4 to get added to Game Pass, so I'm not paying $10 for it. And did a little bit of Layers 2. I played like 2, and then I had enough, and then I game and played some Point. So
All right.
so that's been my week.
All right. Well, dope. All right. Well, welcome, Cook Cat Terry. All right. Next up, we got Austin, the Mystery Man. Even though he did show his face last year. What's up, man? How you doing? How's Canada right now? And what you been playing this week?
I see you saved the best for last.
I see.
Not really.
And Canada is better than the U.S., which is always.
Wow.
Nice.
Well,
And
some aspects, yeah.
I'm not going to argue with him right now. At this moment, right now, I'm not going to argue with him. Maybe previously, but not right now.
Yeah. What's up, a la carte?
And I just started Ghost Recon up, so.
Okay.
Trying to do that.
Are you triggered yet, or are you making it?
What do you mean? No, actually, I think it's better than Wildlands so far.
It's buggier than Wildlands, but it's still good.
I like that there's more depth to it this time around. I don't know. I'm just getting into it though, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's basically like Wildlands, but then they took a lot of aspects from Division and mixed it in.
They also made it a lot more RPG-ish, so.
That's interesting. Okay. All right. Well, welcome, Austin, man. I'm glad you could be here, man. It's always a pleasure to have you on.
Well, we'll see if you say that by the end of this.
Right. 'Cause I feel like my final round will become stacked by the time I get done talking to Austin. So, all right. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? My name is Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform, and I have been playing Greedfall. I haven't beat it yet, so I'm playing Greedfall. I'm playing Destiny 2 as well. I'm back into it again, trying to get my motherfucking power up. So I'm doing that. I'm also playing Call of Duty on mobile. Call of Duty on mobile is actually dope as fuck. So, and you know, don't spend any money. Just play the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Just play it. You'll get enough free weapons.
Is it like a rail shooter or something? Or really free?
No, it's really free shooting camera. Like, it's Call of Duty. It's literally Call of Duty on your phone.
It's fun. I haven't paid a goddamn dime.
Yeah, I haven't paid
feel
a
like
dime
you need
either.
a controller to
I thought that too. Until I actually, because I use mouse and keyboard, but
you can play it on your keyboard, a mouse and keyboard on your PC, or you can play it on your phone, or you can hook up a controller to it and play as well with a controller.
Yeah, on your phone as well. You can if you want to. But I think
I just saw an article recently that they're getting rid of controller support, though.
Maybe, I don't know.
Look, I'm losing lives right now because I said I'm playing Call of Duty.
Yeah,
but listen, I'll take the life. I'll take it. But it still doesn't matter because I still like the game. I still think it is probably one of the only shooters I've played on the phone that actually has controls that work. So it's just interesting that shit works.
Guns of Boom worked.
Yeah, Guns, but I'm straight up be honest. I'm gonna take another life too. Terry, I was playing that on PC with my mouse and my keyboard. So
Damn.
Yeah, I was cheating the system.
Are you near death?
No.
You got 2 lives left, don't you?
I got
lost 2 lives.
I got 3 lives. No, 2 lives. I got 4 lives left. So shut the fuck up, Platinum. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to off me right now.
A
Don't
grenade and he's dead.
What's up, Dark Side?
You had 4 lives left when we started off with 5, and you lost 2 lives.
We start with 6.
You have 3.
Damn.
Yeah, we start with 6, but here, I'll take one from you just so we can even you out, Platinum.
Oh, damn.
All right, there we go.
We never established who has the grenade this week.
It was supposed to be our guest. Was going to have. Yep. Actually, the grenade. What I was going to do differently today was I was going to put all my lives on the line because I was going to do a drawing contest with our guest, and the best drawing was going to win. And of course, it probably would have been me to lose, but it doesn't matter, because shit's not going down.
Why not give it to Austin since he's not here too often?
Absolutely not. That's like giving the grenade to Lex Luthor. I'm not doing it.
I mean, it wouldn't be much worse than giving it to Platinum. So
I'm going to do. It's Lokita's birthday today. So Lokita has the life grenade today. Lokita, remember, we are super cool, and I will never do any wrong towards you. Lokita, I'll send you a shirt for free too, just to brag.
Lokita, I want your podcast right now, so that way when you get a grenade, I want him to feel that shit. So I need you here.
You know, trying to smooth the cake out like, I love you, Lokita.
Wait, hold on. You said smooth that. Hold on. Big Mike. He said he wanted to smooth the cake out.
No, I said you were smoothing the cake out. I said you were.
No, don't blame me. This ain't this ain't. I ain't Mike Pence. Don't try to blame me. All right, everybody. We are talking PlayStation Now and our thoughts on the announcements and what it has to offer. Let me start with Big Mike. So, what do you think about the overall offering for PlayStation Now? Because you know it's out on PC, of course, and it does certain things and then it doesn't. So what do you think about PlayStation Now?
What do I think about it? It's there. I mean, it's a good move that that they dropped the price down, because I wasn't paying $20 a month for it, because that was
What's up, Blue?
But I mean, it's out there now for $10 a month. You can get your hands on like 300, 400 games, play them, enjoy them, have fun. The downside to it, if you're like playing on PC, it's 30 frames per second, 720p.
Oh.
So it's I mean,
That's garbage.
It's garbage, yeah. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, they're taking the steps in the right direction. I'll say Sony is, and they're trying to give some competition to Xbox. I can see. So maybe once they shake hands, play nice, and once they get these Azure servers going and everything, maybe they'll be more beefier and better for the PC community and the other communities that want to play these games. They don't want to pay $60 to play a game like Terry.
Right, but here's the thing. So, because I was confused, and I was checking out BitCloud's show, RGT. Shouts out to BitCloud and RGT podcast. And they were talking about what it does on PC. And I didn't understand it at first. I didn't believe it. I'm like, is it really out on PC? Like, can I really go to PlayStation Now app, boot up God of War, and play that shit on my fucking PC? Like,
Can you see the trophies on the PlayStation Now?
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
So,
What do you have?
well, I don't know if you can get trophies. You might be able to, because you do have an
You
account.
get trophies. You
Yeah.
get trophies on the PS.
So
You just gotta have your account linked to the PSN Now.
Right. So I said, okay, let me try it out. So I installed the app, and they got a 7-day trial, and I said, let me fucking try that shit. And so I booted it up, and I was like, this shit is working with my fucking Xbox One controller. Like, I literally could not fucking believe it that I'm getting ready to play God of War on my PC with an Xbox controller. Like, I felt like I was like, I should be cease and desist. Like I felt like I was waiting on a letter from Sony to say, hey, you can't continue to do this shit. Like, I was like, all right.
Daddy, when you had to boot up God of War 2018 on your PC, we understand. Me and Ryan got the point. You had to take your gamma ray glasses off. There was no candles lit.
Oh God, here we go. and Big Mike, let's just do one for you. No, that is not what was going down. I didn't have any rose-colored glasses on. That was not what was happening. I said you took them off.
I said you took them off because there was nothing on that day.
Listen, so shut the fuck. So I booted up and I'm like, this looks kind of scratchy. It was like, because I blew it up full screen, and I'm like, man, this is like, it looks kind of stretched the fuck out. And like you said, come to find out, it's only 720p at 30. Like, who does that? Like, why even? I'm like this. Why is it even on PC then? Like, why is it there? I mean, I get it. You want to get, you want to say, okay, well, we want to get some of that PC money, but we don't want it too accessible where they don't want to buy a PlayStation 4 or 5, because I had put that out there on Twitter too. Like, I just asked Twitter. I'm like, what's the point? Well, I was asking for a friend, and I'm like, look, you got Game Pass plus PlayStation Now plus #PC. Why do I need a PS5? And folks on Twitter was like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need a PS5. That shit is at 720 and 30, tragic. You know what I'm saying? That shit is garbage. And it was like, I thought PC players, they pay, they always say outlandish numbers. You pay $50,000 for your PC, which is some lies in it already. And they say, but you're going to sit there and accept 720 and 30? No, actually, because after I probably played it for about maybe 5 minutes, and I just could not continue because, first of all, it's too slow, And that resolution, that does not look good on a big screen at 720. You know, when my PC's hooked up to a TV, and you know, I play it at big screen, so I can't look at, you know, maybe if the screen was smaller, I was playing like on a monitor or something, it might look good, but it did not look well, and I was pretty fucking disappointed. Terry, I know me and you talked on Twitter too. So what do you think? Like, I mean, is PlayStation Now something that you're kind of like hype about, or what?
I mean, I never cared about PlayStation Now, but and I have a PlayStation and I don't use their freaking service. But it's just, I think it's cool that they're expanding to the PC side. Yeah, they don't have the high resolution, but in the end, I don't really care. They got the opportunity to, when they do put the games on, it's a chance for you to play them without having to dish out, you know, $400, $500, $600 on a console. So, I mean, it makes it beneficial. I mean, yeah, you're not going to get the game day one, but who gives a shit? You know?
That's true.
You know? I would rather play the game. I would rather play the game like 3-4 months down the road than have to dish out money for a console for a game that I, you know, that's just my take on it. Like, my PS4 is the exclusive machine, so I barely use the damn thing. So if I could save myself that money and just play the exclusive titles down the road whenever they decide to add them for a little bit to PS Now, I would opt for that situation over getting another console that's going to collect dust until an exclusive comes out that I might give a damn about.
Right.
You know, just a waste of money for all that hardware that I'm not using.
Right.
So I think it's great for the gamer who isn't, you know, super into that one platform. All right. I mean, if you're a PlayStation person, then this doesn't matter to you because, I mean, you already have the console. You can play whatever you want on it. Mm-hmm. This isn't even a thing. So, but this is great for those who don't have the console or barely use the console. You know, it helps get more people to try out these games that they don't have that ability to. Mm-hmm. So.
Right.
The Sony people shouldn't be hating on it. You should be embracing it because that means now you have more people trying out the games that you have had a chance to play and love and promote that.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up, Frozen?
To see PlayStation people hating on it and throwing shade means, I mean, do you really not respect the games you're playing that much to where you don't want other people to play them? I mean, there's no reason to be like that. I mean,
I see what you're saying, Terry, but like I'm looking at chat too, and it's like,
but why do they care if the PC person only gets 720p? You have the PlayStation. This doesn't even impact you.
Here's
why do you care if Joe Schmo down the street is getting it in 720? That has zero impact on your life.
Well, that's true, but you know how it is, though, Terry. You know how it is, Terry. Dudes. You know, they get hungry, they starve for that.
It's just ridiculous. There's no reason to behave like that. Like, literally, there is zero impact on your life if someone down the street is playing it on PC at 720, 30 frames, and you're playing it on your PS4 Pro. Like,
what's ice cream?
I would just be happy to know that your friend down the street is finally able to play a game that you've been promoting for a while. I'll be like, I'm so happy you finally get a chance to play it.
I just don't understand why because they specifically pushed. I'm sorry, Platinum. They pushed the PC narrative, and I get it. You know, you don't expect, you know, these major things from Sony, but what I do expect from Sony is their quality. I expect a quality product. I mean, I get it. So, Sony has always been about quality. So when they announced the PC app for PlayStation Now, I expect, okay, I can get 1080p at 30. You know, like that was what I was expecting. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to give me hella fucking PC options where I could turn the AA down. I just was expecting at least
down
just
the
some
road,
quality.
It probably can. It probably can down the road. I mean, they probably don't know.
I'm sorry. What's up, Pudsey? I see you.
You know, they probably will down the road. They might just be trying to get the app out and make sure it's at least working, you know, and see if people will use it. I mean, why put a lot of money into engineering and stuff for a bunch of features that people might not use? If people on the PC side don't really use the app, then they're just wasting resources and time, you know, engineering it. So I would say just who cares? Do the 720, do it as a trial run, see if there's enough player base using it. And if there isn't, then you saved yourself the hassle, scrap the idea, and move on.
But here's my thing, though, and I want to answer Chris, because look, Christopher, man, Sony has always pushed the narrative of we bring quality. You know, it's just like their fucking their PlayStation.
I don't know.
Directs.
They have a lot of. I wouldn't say
do.
Sony. I would say maybe PlayStation. I wouldn't say Sony because Sony has a lot of shitty ass shit.
PlayStation specifically.
You got to differentiate. You can't. This is something that. Okay. Sidebar. I'm gonna do a little mini rant because it drives me fucking nuts. Whenever people talk about,
my god.
in Microsoft, they always say, well, Xbox or Microsoft. They always differentiate. But then when PlayStation comes in, everyone just says Sony as a whole, and it's never Sony as a whole. It's PlayStation, which is a small part of Sony. All right? So if you guys can split Microsoft and Xbox apart, there's no reason why you can't split PlayStation and Sony apart.
All right?
Well,
I'm going to split
Sony's TVs and stereos and laptops.
That's
and
a bullshit rant. Because everybody knows what they're talking about. That's not.
It's not the same. It's not the fucking same. No, it's not the fucking same. People will break it down and say Xbox. They don't say Microsoft all the time. They'll say Xbox.
All right, people don't
fucking say PlayStation. That's what you're fucking playing
they
on.
won't.
PlayStation.
This is a bullshit rant. Anyways, I'm tired of you guys fucking energy. I was trying to get my feedback on shit.
PlayStation, but
right.
But kind of adding on what Terry's saying in regards to the
Final
round. Platinum, shut the fuck up for 2 seconds.
You shut the fuck. You talked enough already.
Yeah, because you don't say shit on this show, dude. You just sit there saying on your fucking phone.
I believe it is a stepping stone in regards to.
Okay, I have to talk more because you sit there and you know not doing nothing. You're so fucking your ass.
And the 3 frame for a second. I think it's just the beginning. As I did an announcement recently about what the PlayStation being a crossplay on all platforms, so I think it's just the beginning for them to actually, get their feet wet. But I do like the fact that I don't know what type of Terry was saying that you get a chance to play with somebody potentially versus console to PC. So hopefully that will begin to branch out in the near future when console comes out, PlayStation 5.
Well, let me ask you this, Platinum. Then,
what up?
So, say they come out with like PlayStation 5 comes out, right?
Right.
And PlayStation Now says we're also offering PlayStation Now guys on PC Last of Us 2. Would you be pissed at PlayStation?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you become moist if that was the thing?
Honestly, it is a content or person in regards to how comfortable they feel like playing on, whether it's PC or console. I mean,
what's up, Saltiest Gaming? Bro, thank you for stepping through. And Platinum losing a life because his shit frozen.
My shit froze.
Yeah, it did.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, dude.
My camera?
Your shit's frozen. And then we actually have frozen.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, working now.
Well, shit, let me know. Don't just... I'm gonna take his life because he's camera. No,
but I didn't even take a life. I didn't even take a life.
He was threatening it. Oh, you about to lose a life now?
Hold on.
God damn it!
It was like, damn, I'm just trying to get it in.
Right. Man.
I swear, maybe you froze because Frozen jumped into the call. What's up, Frozen,
man?
You know
how Discord is, you know what I'm saying? They freeze you 1 second, they want you to be seen or heard.
Okay.
There's Illuminati going on around there.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? The sacrifice motherfuckers to get it to work.
Discord should lose a life. You feel
okay, Discord should lose a life.
I'll take one from you and Discord.
Oh!
I'm just playing. I just want shit.
Before we go any further, I want to open up the curtains. We got a special guest in here that's been waiting forever to talk to us. Frozen.
Frozen, what's up, bro, man?
Frozen, the male or female?
Oh, Frozen, you about to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Frozen.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh.
Now.
Okay.
Every time I say it, if you don't answer, you lose a life.
He's
Frozen.
answering, Danny. He is talking.
answering.
His volume is low, but he's talking.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Frozen.
We just heard him for a second. We literally just heard him for a second there.
Frozen.
We ain't gonna do it like that though.
Frozen. Frozen, you got one life, bro. Frozen.
Can you help me now?
I hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Y'all over here tripping,
really
taking
fucking
all my
love
lives away.
Damn, man. I've never seen a guest get so close to death.
All right, Danny, how much does it cost to buy them all back, man?
It'll take I don't know, man. You gotta buy that DLC for
Hey,
hook me with that DLC for Destiny, man, and we'll say we're good, dude.
Days used to buy microtransactions. He's on that.
Come on,
here we go.
Frozen. Now you're close to Big Mike. Yeah, how does it feel to be that close to Big Mike?
I'm a guest though, so I don't count, right?
Oh no, it counts. It does count. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So how you been doing, man? And what have you been playing this week, bro?
What'd you say? I can't hear you. Cut out.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
cut out,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
How you doing, Frozen?
How you doing? And what have you been playing this week?
I can't complain. I've been on Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the PC.
Mm-hmm.
On
Hashtag
it
PC.
for free to play.
Right.
It's a free service. Pretty good.
All right. Well, welcome, sir. So, like I said, we're talking PlayStation Now and later. So, Platinum, man. So, like you said, you would not freak out if they said, all right, what we're going to do, because what they do need to is upgrade the service. We got to at least play 1080p.
Yeah,
30.
absolutely.
I can't accept
just
that.
because they didn't want to like overwhelm or throw, throw the big dicks out. Oh yeah, we're gonna put it 4K or 60 frames per second on PC. If their service is gonna be busted, you know what I'm saying? So they had to start small. Shit, how do you think PlayStation came out? They started small. They didn't come out with a PlayStation 2 before the 1 or anything like that. You know what I mean?
PSNow been around for a few years now?
It has.
Yes.
So
But they're really pushing that piece.
But when it comes to their software, it sucks. I mean, look at their remote play. Sucks. And that's been out for a while.
Remote play wasn't bad.
It sucks. It drops down your resolution. So then this is why they're doing 720, because they can't handle anything higher than that.
It's just like, I just don't understand, though. Like, I mean, I get it.
Sony's servers are just a bunch of PS3s strung together.
Don't fucking say that shit, dude. I just, I don't understand it. It's like, I know you're definitely dependent on the network, and you're dependent on the servers and all that, but, damn, man. And I heard people, I wanted to address chat too, because I know they said, well, Nintendo gets a buy, and it's not about that. Like, Nintendo, you already know what to expect. Like, okay, Switch does, some games 1080p, some 900p, all that. Okay, you get it. That's what you get. You're already expecting that quality.
I mean, I'm not mad. Like I would rather play the game at 720 than have to dish out money, like a couple $100 for a console to play the damn thing.
But I don't want to. If I'm paying for a subscription and I'm giving you my money, I feel like I should have at least a top tier service. And PlayStation Now, I like the idea of it. I think it's amazing that us PC gamers get a chance to kind of check out some of those exclusives. Definitely God of War. Like I said, it blew my mind at first because I could not believe what the fuck I was actually doing playing God of War on PC.
But they cut their price in half.
Yes, but
so their quality got cut in half. You're getting what you paid for.
Yeah, but that sounds so fucking Terry. Terry is just
let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. Let me say this. I actually think it's a good idea for Sony to start delving into that PC community. Because
I'm all
Microsoft has
for it.
already had a head. I'm all for them, and they already had. Microsoft has already had a head start. You know, the Xbox community has already had a head start with that. And I think, eventually, like what Platinum said, they'll get there. Sony has always been kind of, when it comes to that kind of internet or
Actually,
web-based,
I said that first.
they've always been behind the times a tiny bit. But I will say this. For me, it doesn't affect me at all. I love Sony's product. I love the PlayStation. I play it, and I'm not going to be mad that it's come to PC. It just means that I get more options. I mean, now I can play on both PS4 and PC. But I agree, there is a danger though that if the games are fucking sweet on the PC, that there will be less need for a PlayStation console. But here's the thing: in the future, console is going to be shit anyway, because at some point, everything will have PC parity, and there will be no reason to purchase a console, because you could just get a cool ass PC, and then whoever Xbox and PlayStation become like software companies, they'll just develop games for just the PC. But I think it's great. Future-proof yourself. I think it's important to do that. You don't want to be stagnant just because you're stuck on a console. I want people to realize that your console that you love is going to be obsolete here in the future, because everything. Why spend $500 on a console when I can spend $350 on just upgrading my PC and be done with it? So I don't know.
I'm surprised. I'm super surprised hearing that from you, David. Here, let's do this for the one time.
We've had this conversation before, though, about how as the technology keeps improving, consoles are becoming more and more freaking PC-based. So, I mean, eventually your console is going to get to the point where it's just a PC. And then at that point, you have a downgrade, because now you're paying a price of a PC, and you're only getting what they're offering just for that, when you could just get the PC and get more.
Right, but I just want it to be a quality thing. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Frozen?
They can finally obtain 60 frames per second on their exclusives.
Well, yeah. I mean, but look, I'm willing to accept a lockdown at 30 as long as it comes with the quality of it. A steady frame rate, and and it looks good. I heard people in the chat say Nintendo doesn't, they skate by because it's, they don't have the 4K. But you know what? You already know what it is with Nintendo. With PlayStation, we also saw it amazing on the console. I feel like there's just no excuse for it to be 720 at 30, just even streaming on PC. I just feel like there's just no excuse for it. We're just at a time where there's just no excuse. The network is there. I mean, it's not there for everybody, but that should still be an option. I should be able to say, okay, I can turn on accelerated mode and it's 1080p
I don't have the app on the PC. Is it cloud? Are you streaming it from their thing, or is it like Steam where you actually can download everything?
You stream it from their cloud. Yep.
See, that's why.
You can only
That's
download
why the quality is.
stuff.
That's why the quality is shit. It's cloud.
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
Look at
you don't have the
Stadia,
ability to.
and Stadia is talking about 4K at 60. So we're looking at that. So that's a thing.
But you got to keep in mind, Google has been researching this stuff for a while. So it seems like Sony kind of just threw this together to make a PC app real quick.
Well,
I mean, that is absolutely true. I honestly agree with that. I think so.
So, I mean, if it's all cloud-based, you're going to have to give them time to get that figured out to where they can do higher quality without frame drops and
But now they did do
connectivity
that
issues.
deal for Microsoft Azure, though.
My
That
opinion
was the
is,
thing, though. That was a Microsoft thing where they said, we're going to use the power of Azure, and that could be what they're doing. They're gearing it up for it. I hope that's the case, because that would be amazing, because I would pay for the subscription. I know I'm probably losing another life on it, but I would pay for it. I would.
I'm not gonna see. That's what I'm saying. If you can't physically download the games, that's why. That's why it's not gonna have that
And
high.
it's always been that way
Hold on.
too. I wish you could download the games.
Now,
but
hold
you
on,
can't.
hold on.
You can do it on PlayStation, but you can't do it on PC.
No, you can't download.
On PlayStation you can. Yes, they are allowing you to download so you can play
You don't
offline.
have Plus, or you don't have to have Plus.
I'm
I'm not for sure.
not for sure on that, because they weren't clear on that either.
if you're paying for the freaking Now, I mean, you're already paying for it. They should give it to you regardless if you have Plus or not. That's just my
Right.
percent.
I agree with that.
100%. But that sounds like good. That sounds like good business, Terry. And you know, a lot of companies, they're all about that paper. So that you have a mindset where you're for the consumer. You know, Sony has that mindset, and it's not just Sony because it's every major company in America. But yeah, it's that money mindset. So it's probably going to be a way where say, oh yeah, you can download it, but you can't play it unless you subscribe to this too. So
another thing is, PSNow has been with us for a while. You know,
It has.
And I'm thinking, you know, the PC gamers are just now jumping on it because hey, we got God of War now. You can
why not? Look, any
no, it's good.
Listen, any PC game. Look, anybody that tries to tell you that PC. Listen, hold on.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's been there for a while, and I'm fully supported. But I'm just saying I see lots of people over here now jumping on ship.
Well, because look, honestly, as a PC,
also has to do with it.
Well, yeah, and plus also, you know what? Honestly, as a PC gamer, you know, I was hype about it when I heard that God of War was a thing on PC. I'm like,
PC guys are hyped
shit.
while they're waiting for their PC.
This is a good thing, and like I
Shut
said,
the fuck up.
Since it's cloud, that right there is why it's 720 by 30 because it's cloud.
I know, but Stadia is supposed to be that same thing.
I don't think.
God of War but that's Stadia. We can't compare. We can't compare Stadia to frickin' PSNow.
Is it high settings or no? It's not high settings.
It's not. I mean, it's super low.
High settings.
There's no settings.
Plus, I also think you know God of War doesn't run 60 frames per second anyway. I think it's already stuck at 30.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. Right. But can I get a resolution that's supported? Because like even Mario Odyssey on fucking Switch is 1080p.
Maybe in the future you can.
You know, so it's like I feel like there's no excuse because like if Nintendo can do. You know, there are some games that are not full 1080 at full screen, but all of their first party efforts are. You know what I'm saying? All the way from Pokemon to fucking Mario and shit, they all 1080p. Except Legend of Zelda.
As long as you're done.
Legend of Zelda failed, but everything else did reach that plateau.
All their games look good though on Nintendo. You can't say like it looks bad.
That's true though. Nintendo designs their games in a way to where it looks good anyway.
But keep in mind, almost everything on Nintendo is cartoon. So
it's that round polish.
It doesn't have that realism aspect that's going to look like trash from the lower resolution. It's cartoon.
Well,
I mean, you can look at something like because didn't Nintendo pay for Ultimate Alliance 3 or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
because Ultimate Alliance 3 looks like fucking garbage most of the time on Switch. Like, so it's not like Switch is automatically gonna look good. It's
That's
just
true.
Nintendo.
But Nintendo's
puts
first
so much
party
of that soft round polish on all their games.
But that same thing I'm expecting for God of War though, because it's like okay, that's PlayStation's baby, So I expect them to put a level. Grand Theft Auto 5 is on there too on PlayStation now, which I don't understand because if you're playing on PC, you have Grand Theft Auto 5 already. I guarantee it that most PC gamers have Grand Theft Auto 5.
Well, I'm sure
already.
Most PC users that are getting PSNow are not grabbing.
Yeah, they're not getting it for Grand Theft Auto 5, but they are grabbing it for God of War.
They're going to get the exclusives. That's all it's going to be for. You want those exclusive titles.
I played Bloodborne 2, and I was like, man, this looks crunchy. Yeah, Bloodborne. No, like 2, like T-O-O.
I know.
No, but it also looks
you
pretty...
You set him up.
I know he did. He did.
Bullshit.
Sit up fucking shit. Everything looks so crunchy, and I was not loving this shit. I was loving the aspect of it. I was like, holy shit. It was like I'm about to go on Twitter and light it up. But then when I played it, I'm like, let me shut the fuck up. Let me sit back for a second and not glow
Hell
too
yeah,
hard.
Christopher. I think if you pay for a product, you should get the Sweet Baby's barbecue sauce and chili corn on the top. I feel like whatever the fuck you pay for, you should get the sauce with it. Now, here's the thing, right? Like I think everybody's in agreement that it's all good if something is available for more people. But I do hear what Danny is saying is that if you're going to introduce this, you should put your best foot forward first. Don't put the worst
I
foot.
think they did.
But I think it is. But listen, they already do it. Listen, the PlayStation community and the console and the workers there, they've been doing a lot of changes. It seems like we're going to be talking about a little bit more of this coming up in the later topics. But Sony is going through a lot of stuff, man.
They are,
and I think all of it is for the good, except for maybe one or two things. But I think it's a good news day that Sony Sony PlayStation is allowing more people to access what us Sony heads love about the console, which is all the sweet first party software. And listen, I'm hyped because in the future when it's only PC available, that means I will eventually be able to play God of War at 1080p and 4K and all that shit. So I can't wait to see what the future holds. But I mean, listen, all right.
Well, you might have fucking had me calm down. You might have calmed me down, but I was just like, why though? I just felt like.
Why? I feel you. You should have the top shit. But
I think they did put their best foot forward because I would rather them put out the 720 by 30 with their cloud thing and have it work than push the 1080 with cloud and then it was just garbage. Because then you'd be you'd be even more upset about that because if they couldn't handle it, just to push the resolution because people want it and they couldn't handle it. I would rather they go with the lower one and have it work than push the higher one and have it not work.
Frozen. Well, so what do you think, bro? Oh, go ahead.
It's not even just quality though. It's also the fact that like they have like those ridiculous queues and stuff that you can end up in when you're just trying to play the damn game. Like. It all just seems like really poorly put together. I don't even know if maybe they should have waited until they had like a better system for it. Like, I don't know if I agree with what Terry's saying about putting it out now and trying to get it to work when it's already kind of shitty.
Frozen, what do you think, bro? Because I know you're a PC guy too. So, like, did you have a chance to check it out yourself?
No, I didn't check it out. I'm not really into the streaming.
So you was like, fuck that. If I can't have a game, fuck you.
And I already play most of Sony's exclusives through Redbox. I only pay $3. That's even lower than what they're offering.
Oh shit. Okay.
But I guess that's a good course instead of spending $60. What is it, like $10? That's a pretty good deal, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it's a pretty good deal, and it depends to see if we're going to see if they're in their day and date because a lot of people are rubbing that in on Twitter, like saying it's not day and date and they'll never be day and date, and they're taking them out. Like, they're going to take the games out, right, after a few months?
Yep, they are. They're rotating and not doing like Game Pass where they're just leaving the games there.
God of War and Uncharted and the other one is a limited time thing.
Until January, but then who knows what they're going to put.
Yeah,
Well, if it gets a high reception, maybe they might change their mind.
Right.
Maybe we'll get Spider-Man, but this definitely needs to be at 1080p at least. That's how I feel about it. I feel like the resolution needs to be good, and I understand. And you know what?
The PS5 also when they're going to introduce that heavily.
You know what? With the input lag, I didn't really experience that with God of War, but I did with Bloodborne. I did experience some input lag, which was kind of unfortunate because I felt like Bloodborne, if you got input lag, you're dead as fuck.
Bloodborne needs a patch, man, for 60 frames. Like
it does. There's just some things that are just quality related that I just don't understand with Sony because.
And that's probably one of my favorite games of the generation is Bloodborne. But
they need to do something. They got to do. I just felt like they got to do something. I mean, when you come hard like that, it's just like a porno. You want that best shot. You know what I'm saying? And you only get it one time, or you got to get the fluffers, and that second shot is not the same.
Yeah,
so it's
like at all with that.
So it's like I just want them to, when they come out swinging, to really truly come out swinging. And I appreciate the effort because I definitely want to play God of War 100%. But they just got to do better. They got to be better with that shit. They just got to come harder with it. That's just how I feel about it. Okay. All right. So PlayStation Now, and now let's talk more PC sweatiness because I know dudes were super sweaty about this. Red Dead Redemption 2 confirmed for PC, not a PlayStation Now game at $720, but a full-on PC port for Red Dead Redemption 2. Frozen, what's up? Are you getting this? Is this something that you're getting in November, or are you going to wait for the Steam version?
Is it optimized? Like that's the thing.
Well, they said that they spent like on the website, on PlayStation website, not PlayStation, but Rockstar's website. They said that they took extra special care. So, them saying that and how they treated Grand Theft Auto 5, what do you think?
I'll probably get it, but
Alcard's right.
They got their own launcher, right?
Yeah, they got their own. Rockstar got their own launcher. Yep.
It's going to be Rockstar launcher, and it's going to be Epic Game Store exclusive for 1 month.
Oh, I don't even care about the exclusive. I guess I'll just wait.
I mean, I don't care either, but that's what it is.
I wasn't planning on rebuying it like right away. Maybe one day I'll get it. You know. It was
okay, so you already got it for what? PlayStation, Xbox? What you got it for?
Yeah, I rented it and I beat it in a couple of days and I turned it back.
Oh shit! Okay, all right.
Yeah, man. Some of these games aren't worth keeping. You gotta realize that when you pay $60.
Damn.
That's what I've been saying. Majority of exclusive titles are one and done. Majority of exclusives are one and done.
You can't say that because everybody will start getting mad at you when you say one.
I don't give a shit. They get mad at me. They know it's fucking true. They know it's fucking true.
That's too real.
Because when you stop and you look at all the people that are bitching back, and trying to fight me, they're all playing third-party games that aren't exclusives every day. They're not playing the exclusive game for months and months on end. So they're all hypocrites anyway. So who gives a shit?
It's not true.
Oh shit!
Not true. I disagree with that.
You play a third-party game, so what are you talking about? I don't see you playing.
Hold on, before you start running your mouth, I don't always play third-party. So just check yourself right there. So,
dude, we
why do you think I have a fucking Sony? But the thing is, what do you think I have a Sony?
You're not playing no fucking Sony exclusive title for months and months on end.
Gotcha.
You don't.
Not recently for Sony that
You don't.
You don't know what I tell you
You're
what
playing
you.
God of
I
War.
tell you.
You're playing Mortal Kombat.
And I tell you what I allowed to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm talking about my personal time.
So you're not allowed to tell us what you're fucking playing? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Exposed. I disagree with that statement.
Oh, the majority of what you play day in, day out is third party, dude. You're not playing the awesome games for 6 months.
I don't always play
more.
third party.
I'm not saying you only play third party. I say you're playing third party day in, day out. You're not playing exclusive day in, day out. So that just proves my point, dude.
No.
Exposed.
People play their third party games longer than they do their exclusives.
I will say, I go back and play my, exclusive games time to time.
Like I played. Mike,
I have played Last of Us and Spider-Man multiple times.
Why the fuck you lying?
I have too.
But even if you combined your playtime hours, even if you play them like that, it's still going to be less than the third-party game that you play for months and months.
Well, you know why? Terry, you know why that is. But Terry, you know why that is. But hold on, Terry. You know why that is? Because the majority of the games that are played that have that constant updated cycle are not games that are console specific. 9 times out of 10, they are games that are normally online. And so, trust me, if Sony had made a game that was online like that, where it was only Sony and no one else, and it was only on Sony servers, I would play that shit from time to time. But there are no games like that.
They have those games. They do have those games, and they're one and fucking done.
No, not because The Last of Us Online had a ton of reoccurring players.
It still has. It's still playing.
but it didn't pick up enough for them to really keep it, dig into it.
Right.
It got a cult following.
Because it's only Sony players. See, and that's why those games that are online like that only work when they're cross-platform like that.
This is why exclusive games
a lot of those that's not even an argument though, because most of those third party don't have crossplay. Yeah, they're cross-platform.
That's true. I mean, that's true. That's true.
So you still only have Sony people playing it on the PS4 and vice versa because they don't have crossplay.
Exclusives only sell 10% of the console base.
Right.
So it's such a small number, anyways. That's why exclusives are really becoming irrelevant, and I don't know why people fight for them.
I don't think they're irrelevant, but
They are, and I mean,
exclusive titles are great.
That.
But majority of them are one and done. And yeah, you may go back, months or maybe a year later and play through it again. But even if you add up your total play time, it's still going to be significantly less than the play time you put into that third party.
I think they had the same.
Like Call of Duty or your
even
or your Mortal Kombat.
Stuff,
you're going to be putting way more play time into those than any exclusive.
But they're putting exclusives on PS Now where you can play it on PC anyways. So what does it matter where they are? And besides, multi-plat sell way more than the exclusives. I don't even understand why they bother with exclusives anymore.
Because
just for the specific sales for the consoles themselves.
Even
like
that,
Gears of War or Killer Instinct, you know what I'm saying?
Even that, exclusives. People usually talk about that in hindsight. They'll be like, "Oh, well, look at the PS4. It's got Last of Us and Spider-Man and Bloodborne," but like, I don't even remember if Last of Us wasn't even a console launch exclusive.
It was a remaster.
Like it didn't come out when the console launched, so like it's not like that was the console seller.
But I mean, what exclusives are for and why they're there is because it gives the console its identity. It gives you a reason to buy the console.
But you look at that in hindsight, though. You look at it after the consoles have been sold mostly. Like, you'll be like, oh, look at the games that are gonna come out.
I mean, that's the whole big reason I bought a fucking PlayStation was because I used to be, hard on the Xbox, and you can ask Terry on that. I bought the PlayStation exclusively for MLB The Show. Hey, I was like, I got tired.
Okay, that's just lame.
I got tired of playing this whack ass
for MLB The Show though.
If you bought a console,
you did not buy your console for that.
Right, Mike.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
But I believe you, Mike. I believe you because you didn't want to play that KFC game, so I believe you.
He didn't buy his console for that game because I remember a lot of other games he claimed he got his PS4 for, like God of War and Spider-Man. Every time one of these big games comes out, he says, I got my PS4 for that game.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't.
So you've got
that sounds pretty reasonable too.
Dude, I got the PlayStation Slim mainly for the baseball because there was no fucking baseball games on the Xbox. They're all whack.
There isn't, but you got a PlayStation.
Trying to get at
you got a PlayStation for other games, not just that one. There were other games that had that piqued your interest that helped push you up that sale.
Yes, so there's games that.
So you didn't. So if there's other ones that helped you, for that sale, then you didn't buy exclusively for the show.
I mean, I did.
You did it.
The whole big reason.
Mike just proved my point, though. It's like,
didn't you say you would never buy a console for one game? I remember you said that one day.
I didn't just buy it for one game.
He goes back and forth.
I didn't buy it for one
game. You just said you bought it mostly for
You just said you bought it for the show, which means you bought it for one game, and now you're saying you didn't just buy it for one game, which negates everything you just said.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said it was one of the major reasons.
You're going back and forth so much right now. Your ass is gonna be wrong.
Can we go back into the stream and clip that?
Hold on, Mike,
and replay it back?
Mike just proved my point, though, that he bought it for one game, but now he's saying he didn't buy it for one game, even though he didn't know about the future games that were going to come out. So you say it in hindsight. That's the only time anybody ever talks about exclusives.
Whatever. The big reason is because MLB, the show.
But no, that's not my point.
I'm pretty sure the big reason had nothing to do with MLB. Yeah, that might be a reason, but I'm pretty sure you got a PS4 because you had a lot of friends on PS4, like Preston, that you wanted to play with.
See, now that's different. That's different, and
that's the real reason you got a PlayStation 4. You jumped shit because you had a lot of friends you couldn't game with. You can say it was MLB The Show, but you know damn well you jumped shit because you had a lot more friends on PlayStation. Oh yeah, busted, dude. Okay, let's move on.
Taylor, be fucking savage. You're not in the fucking Rage Queen anymore. You need to change your name to Savage Queen. Savage Queen. God, Savage Queen. She's in there with you with a fucking knife.
Okay, God damn.
In the back and twisting, you're like, you listen here, motherfucker, you go die.
Right.
You sat there and you agreed, yeah, it's true.
She took fucking Himalayan salt and sprinkled it on the fucking wound and said, "Let's get the fucking shit in."
She's over here being fucking. She's over here being fucking Negan over here.
Hell yeah, Terry, the new Negan in this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Damn.
Play that song there, Danny, the whistle for the Negan. She's over here.
Hey. What do we have here now?
Exactly.
Terry.
She's over here holding Lucille the bat. Like,
all right, answer the question for me. Mike, don't you want to die? And shit, damn.
She's over here like, we're going to go to PP City today.
Right. We're going to fucking city today, huh? Damn.
Danny, you realize you're muted right now, dude.
Because he's probably laughing so hard.
Damn, losing life.
Damn. All right.
Life lost. Losing life.
Damn. Danny's down to 2 lives now.
2 lives.
Hey, Lokita, remember the grenade is still available to finish.
Lokita, remember Platinum said you don't matter, so just keep that in mind. Platinum was talking shit, so just keep that in mind.
I
That
was
Platinum
talking the whole time.
Oh, just know that Platinum was talking hella shit, and he also
keep setting yourself up, bro.
and he also is down to 5. He has 5 lives. He can die right now. You can throw the grenade right now if you wanted to. Lokita,
keep setting yourself up, protecting your own lives. You're killing yourself. You just played yourself. Congratulations, you just played yourself.
Lokita,
you're playing yourself, homie.
Don't let him be this way. All right. don't let him be this type of dude. So, you know how that is. Anyway, back to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hashtag Danny 2 Lives.
Hashtag PC. Oh, no, Frozen, you ain't immune. Oh, no, brother. Oh, no. Once you step in, you sign the contract. It's a blood oath.
Can we also just say that
What about that
with
bet
Red
you
Dead
lost for
Redemption?
me? How about that bet you lost? Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. But what about this, Frozen? All right. So Frozen is also in danger. So, Lokita, if you feel like Frozen showed up wrong, you can toss the grenade at him, and he's also in danger. So it's what 1, 2, 3 of us and 4 of us in danger right now. David, Platinum, Frozen, and myself. So just know. Oh, and Big Mike. 5 of us. So
Mike is always in danger.
He's a day.
always in danger.
Boom! I took another one. Plus, I got to take another one from Big Mike from yesterday because he already know from yesterday. So there we go. So now hashtag Danny and Mike 2 lives. Put that down.
Hating that shit, man.
There we go. There we go. I'm gonna treat this shit like Vince. All right.
I'd say I know why he took the extra couple lives.
He know why I took the line.
I signed the contract with Danny.
He did. He signed a blood oath with me on the back end.
Yo, shout out to the Throwdown because I signed a contract to get Danny to be on the Throwdown podcast with me because they needed 2 people, and Danny's like, "What you want, Mike? Why you call me at 10 o'clock at night? Why you call me 10 o'clock at night? I'm trying to sleep."
He's like, we need you for the show.
Going to sleep at 10 p.m.
What Big Mike doesn't tell you is that he already signed you up. He just hopes to God that you agree with it, so he doesn't look like a motherfucking liar. So like he'll come to me and be like, dude.
He fought me Tuesday. I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
He came to me and was like, he said, dude, what do you think? He said, what do you think? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, Throwdown, man. They want you. I'm like, they want me or you sign me the fuck up already. That's what I'm thinking.
Damn.
They wanted you. They wanted him though.
Oh, so Platinum. Here we go. You wanted Lokita to do a foot stream?
Wanted to do a what?
A foot stream.
Oh,
she got pretty feet.
Platinum. Are you Jeffrey Epstein?
I like women with pretty feet. At least I admit it. Like unlike most of some people panelists here. So
this dude is literally going to sub to her channel.
What are you saying there, Platinum? You sub them to her feet, with coconut oil.
Oh my god.
Who's not like for that one? Who's not like for that one, big right?
No, you lost that. Yeah, that was your. Yeah, you lost that one. Because first
How
of
did
all,
I lose alive?
because you sound like Trump.
You don't like
you're
admitting
on tape. You're admitting on tape.
Let me ask you a question.
What's happening? Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You don't like women with pretty feet?
I do.
All right then.
So how about that Red Dead Redemption, man?
This is why he lost a life. This is why. So anyway,
I'm all ready for Red Dead on PC. I'm all ready for it.
I want to point out that this is the 4th time Mike has mentioned coconut oil since the start.
He's obsessed with it. He's trying to get that sponsorship.
Exactly.
That's what it
Hey, me and Danny fully support coconut oil.
Don't try to drag me in there with you. Don't try to drag me down with you.
Don't worry. And then if the coconut oil industry turns him down, he'll be knocking on Vaseline's door.
But I want the one with the cocoa butter in it.
Yeah. Hashtag coconut oil looking his head.
Oh shit.
Anyways, man, what about that coconut oil in fucking Red Dead Redemption, man? That shit was all good.
They got coconut oil in Red Dead Redemption too?
I'm just trying to steer it back to Red Dead, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back to Red Dead. Because the shit's turning into coconut oil, man.
Well, they did end up in Cuba for a part in that game, so they might.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. There may have been some coconut oil in that motherfucker.
Y'all nasty.
And cigars.
So Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC, super confirmed now, November 15th on
the wait is not over.
Hold on.
Shut up, man.
He said just right now, he goes, the weird thing is I'm actually putting coconut oil in my hair right now.
Lakita. Exposed. Everybody, well, look, Red Dead Redemption 2, everybody says it's boring, blah, blah, blah. I still want to play that motherfucker. I love the first one.
Dope.
The first one was dope as fuck.
Amazing.
I love the first one.
The first two, chapters or whatever are super boring. Yeah. I hated it. I didn't want to play the game anymore. Mike kept telling me it got good at 3. I got to 3 and it started picking up, and then, the game gets really, really good. So it's worth to play. You guys
right about that. That first few hours, it's a slog, man.
Those first 2 chapters are just ass.
It's just ass, man. It's sloggish. But you're right. Once you get to that 3rd chapter, then you're like, oh shit, this is what I'm talking about, and then it opens up. But that first few chapters, when you're walking in that snow, I mean, it feels like you're only going a half a mile an hour, man, as slow as that fucking shit works. But once you get past that, it's amazing. Once you get past that, you're like, oh, this is what I used to love about the first Red Dead Redemption. But you have to get through that first few chapters.
The game has too much fake depth, though. Like how they make you do all sorts of stuff for the camp, but it never really matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're right. It doesn't really matter. I mean, some ammunition, but other than that, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, and they have so much stuff that is meant to distract you and stuff like that, where you can just talk to the camp people and then go end up fishing with them or something. But
right.
But there's so much they try to make it seem like it's this huge expansive thing, and there's all sorts of stuff, but it's really pretty shallow when you look at it. After
I'm gonna tell you, nobody will convince me not to get this fucking
RPG,
shit on PC.
I mean,
it's
RPGs
a fucking
are all about
no-brainer.
distraction with side stuff that doesn't matter. That's just an RPG for you.
It's a no-brainer for me.
How long do you think it'll take for online to be on PC?
Probably be on there, day one.
I don't know. I thought they said day one.
Rockstar has never ever done online day one.
No.
That's true.
Oh shit.
That's true. Hey, it's like you say there, Austin. PC's always waiting to play.
They'll probably get it in a couple months.
Shut the fuck up, Big Mike. See, this is why. Because you see, you let Austin fuck you up. Yeah,
I mean, it's true. How long you been playing How long you been waiting to play Red Dead Redemption 2 Monster Hunter? Come on, Danny.
And he still can't play Red Dead 2.
Big Mike.
Hey,
Big
fact.
Mike.
It's the facts of life.
Danny, don't do it.
Big Mike.
Big Mike is just stirring the pot and shit, man.
David, so I'll take it from you since you're trying to help me.
No, don't put that shit in
Yeah, absolutely. You're trying to help.
The white
you're
knight
an
fell on the
asshole.
sword. You fell on your sword.
Ain't that a
dude.
bitch, man?
Exactly.
Mike,
See,
I'm whooping your ass, Mike. I'm whooping your ass, Mike. You ain't gonna take the life.
Somebody needs to take that button away from Danny.
oh, really? Really, Austin? This is what we doing? This is what we doing, Austin?
Game of Thrones, Mad King ass.
There we go, Austin. That's you for trying
Danny's
to
being
create
a fucking White Walker in this motherfucker. God damn.
Okay, so enough with Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm just hyped. Hashtag PC. Me and Frozen will be happy anyway. Okay.
I think Frozen said he's not buying it. He said he's already
So
owned it.
I'm gonna make him buy it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Support that shit, Frozen. All right.
Blue says I get all my lives back because I'm speaking facts.
You get your lives back. I got you, Blue. Here you go.
Damn, you should have never said that shit.
All right. So Sony. Well, we talking about Sony, and I know Terry hates it, but let's say Sony PlayStation opens up crossplay.
Marquita's throwing a grenade now. She says throw a grenade a day for abuse of power.
Hold on. I got people in my room in and out. I no, you can't. No, you can't. Wait, hold on. Listen, my cam has been on. It's only for people who never.
You lost so many lives, even without that. There's no saving you, dude. Just take the death, dude.
I told you he was gonna.
Danny, you dead.
It's been thrown.
Fuck your own rules. She said your own rules.
Oh shit!
He's probably like, fuck
Holy
you,
shit!
Danny, how does it feel to finally get like?
Should we credit to the platinum drink?
Lokita.
Lakita, we need to talk.
Lokita. Remember that, and I know your age will be shown, but you remember that movie Death Becomes Her? Yeah.
Should we create a platinum drink?
When I fuck you, Platinum. Lokita, when I see you, I don't care how beautiful you are. When I see you, you're dead. Happy birthday. I'm glad you got what you wanted. You got your gift. But fizzy, fuck you right now, Lokita. Damn! Why y'all been trying to take me out, man? I am the gap of the bridge that brings it together. Why you gotta fucking
That abuse of power.
It's abuse of power,
Gap
motherfucker.
of the bridge that brings you together.
Okay, dude, you treating this shit like a Ukrainian fucking scandal, man. Stop being abusing your power and shit, man.
Danny,
That's why your shit need to get fucked up.
Hey, I'm down for that.
Danny, just because you had that button, you thought you were untouchable, but nuh-uh.
Lakita says also take all Platinum's lives.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Hold on. No.
I'll have somebody join me. Yeah, somebody can join me. Yeah. There we go. Somebody can join me. So there we go. So me and Platinum. Yeah. So let me go. Okay.
What did I do?
Because you failed. That's what happened.
You're exposed because
How am I exposed when I admitted it? How am I exposed? That's what I'm trying to understand. I admitted it. I didn't lie. I embraced it.
What's up, Persona? Man, I just lost all my fucking lies,
I
Big
didn't
Cloud,
lose my
man.
lies. I disagree. Little kitty, you full of shit.
Oh, she said since she don't matter, sips tea. Here we go. It's official. Platinum is dead.
How?
All right, so B and Platinum have to do the punishment. So what? What the fuck is it? What is it? God damn it! What the fuck you want us to do, man? Some fucking bullshit. Take suggestions from chat as well as panel.
I
fuck
think,
you want us to do,
honestly,
man?
I think Lakita should choose the punishment because it's her birthday.
Oh man.
I think Lokita got to kill 2 people off. Let Frozen.
Wait, hold on.
Let Frozen give the punishment.
Frozen, what you want, bro?
Can I make one suggestion? Since
Yes.
Since Platinum said he wanted a foot video,
Hold on. Who put words in my?
I think one of them needs to make a foot video.
Oh my god!
Have him put that on his YouTube, and he has to keep it up.
Say what? Say
You
what?
gotta do a sexy foot video for YouTube.
On my feet?
Yeah, dude. And if your feet look like eagle's talons, you
gotta
lose
put
all
it
your
on
lives,
stuff,
dude.
and you gotta keep it up. You can't delete that shit. You keep it up.
My foot video?
A sexy foot video with
Your
R&B
feet.
music playing.
I said I like women with pretty feet, not men.
But you're offering the alternative, and that's your punishment.
You should love yourself. That means you should love your own feet. So
Let's see your feet waves.
Your feet are an expression of you and your brand. Your feet are an expression of you and your
I
brand.
might as well fail that punishment. I might as well
Oh.
fail that shit.
No,
take
okay, so you're gonna do that, Platinum, or no?
What?
You gonna do that, or you gonna do double punishment? Because double punishment is fucked up.
What's the double punishment?
Double punishment when you refuse to do a punishment.
No. I said what is the double? Like not what is it, but like.
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's 2 times the punishment, double the power.
Double the power.
Okay. I'm not putting a fucking video on my YouTube.
You gotta get it though. You can't just hear what it is and then pick and choose your punishment.
Exactly. That's why I said it's double the punishment. So it's questionable.
So either you do the one or you have to do.
You have to do the double.
All right,
So you
then I
gotta
do the
choose.
other one.
Oh shit.
Hold on, bro. How's it on me first? When it's you, Daddy?
So now, so now what we need is for the double punishment.
Let's do you.
Platinum.
What's your punishment?
So what we're gonna do is so the double punishment today is he has to do one today, as well as a karaoke special on his channel. So we need a cringe karaoke special. 4 songs picked, 1 from chat and 4 songs from 3 songs from panel, and you have to put it up. It has to be up by next weekend, and
by the next podcast.
Yeah, by the next podcast. If it isn't up by the next podcast, you'll go into triple death. Right. And triple death, you don't even want to know. I don't even want to take you there. So just know. Okay, so your punishment today. Let's see. What do we want? Footwork. Okay, so let's see, I want to see some dancing. All right, so Platinum, you do your punishment first, then we'll go to mine. So first, Kita says she want to see some dancing. So let me pull up some music here.
Man, I don't know if we're trying to do shit today.
Yeah. So let's pull up some motherfucking music.
I was like, God damn.
Let's do some music.
Sure. So we're just like jumping all of the rest of our discussions, go right into final round.
Right, we just go leap the discussion.
So, but Lokita blew it up. She blew it up.
True.
All right. So we're gonna get some music going for Platinum. Platinum, you got 45 seconds to give us your best dance moves. If they're trash, you already know. If they're good, you survive. The clock starts when the music starts, and here we go.
Better get up there, Platinum. You gotta work it.
Oh boy.
Get them dollars that Lokita wants to throw at you.
Here we go. It's bullshit going on.
Don't trip on the cord, man.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. He's like, boof. What we doing here? Oh shit.
You got your 45 seconds counting down, and you are tragic right now.
Hey, he's already trying to prep for Magic Mike.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Terry, that's how you get to all the girls. Dad's like, nah. Because I'm like, I'm out.
Oh god!
Wait, he lives alone?
It's like, I know why you're in the friend zone now.
Oh shit! That's
Alucard's friend zone dance up in this one.
Alucard said he can't see your feet.
That fucking dance is so unseasoned.
Danny, you gotta make some gifts out of this.
Absolutely.
Make the gift out of this.
All right. That was 45 seconds. Okay, let's take a vote from chat. Also, the panel. Let me start with Frozen. Frozen, what do you give it? 1 being one being trash, 10 being amazing. What do you give it?
Give it 9 because he was pretty funny, man.
Oh shit!
There you go.
All right, Austin.
I'll give him a 4.
All right. Rage Queen, Cool Cat.
I'll give him a 7.
7. Okay. Dave D.
I'll give him a 9 for the funny.
Big Mike.
I'll give him a 9 because it was funny. I was over here dying.
Me too. I was dying laughing.
Lakeem says hashtag footwork, not body work.
Alucard
It
says.
wasn't a whole lot of dancing. It was just kind of he was just grooving.
Moving to the grooving.
Blue said 11 out of 10. Alucard said 0 out of 100. Lokita said 2 out of 10. 0 out of 10 for no footwork, 2 out of 10 for humor. So that averages out. Let's see.
He's losing more lives to go all over though. He's over here muted. And he's trying to explain himself.
I would say my score would be a unseasoned 5.
Oh, I didn't mean to be muted. My bad. I accidentally hit the switch.
8 out of 10.
There's only so much camera room I can work with now.
Pudsey said 8 out of 10. Alucard said hashtag fail.
I passed.
So you
I got the best moves here on the podcast.
That averages to that's like a 6.8. You barely fucking made it. You barely made it. You barely made it. But now keep in mind that was part 1 of 2 of your double punishment.
I say
so by Saturday, we need that karaoke.
I got the best moves here on the podcast. I got the best moves here.
Look, no, he doesn't. But I'm saying by Saturday, Platinum. If you don't have that episode of the Cringe Karaoke sponsored by Cool Cat Terry on your channel,
okay. You know what? We could do that. You know what? Okay, Terry. So what? Can we do a duel? Can we do a dual double cringe?
No.
I'm not part of your punishment.
No.
I didn't.
She don't want to.
You like to do it though, so it's no problem for you. That's what I'm saying. Like, so let me.
But this is your punishment. Why am I being part of your punishment?
Right.
Look, Daniel's punishment, Platinum's punishment, featuring Terry.
No. Nope. It'll just be.
Because she's featuring the music.
She's just sponsoring it. That's it. She's not in it. So you're in it to win it.
So what I gotta just
just like how you stream. Instead of streaming a game, you have to record yourself doing karaoke. And
I have no problem doing that.
It's 4 songs. And it's going to be 3 songs that we pick. Yep, 4 songs.
Can it be 2 songs?
Fuck you. 4 songs. And it's going to... Because you picked double punishment. So you said, fuck it, I'm not going to do that, so I want double. So here's your double. 4 songs, 3 from us here at the panel, 1 from chat. So... all right,
how about 1 from Lukita, since it's, since she want to set me up like this. 1 from Lukita and 3 from you guys.
No, it's going to be 4 songs, Platinum. And if
right,
you
but
don't,
you said 1 from the chat, right?
Yeah, 1 from the chat, 3 from the panel.
Is it Lakita in the chat?
Yes, she said Ebony and Ivory. She said Ebony and Ivory.
No, Primetime did.
Oh, was it? Oh, David said Ebony and Ivory. So that'll be one of the songs, unless Chet has a better song.
Fire and Desire by Rick James.
Alucard said Bad Company.
What's all this R&B shit?
Listen. Alucard said Bad Company. So that could be. Pudsey said Bad Boys theme song. Bad Boys, Bad Boys. What you gonna do? So that could be it. So you might have to do some shit. So good ideas. We'll compile everything, and then we'll have it. We'll do his show, and we'll make sure we'll share it out.
I got one. It's a real easy one because it's mostly just words.
Okay, so now my fucking punishment.
But it would just sound hilarious hearing him say it though.
What's
would be Alanis Morissette's "I'm a Bitch" because that one just it would be hilarious. It would be hilarious.
Okay. All right. So really? Actually, I like that one. So that's one from the panel. I'm already locking that one in. Yes. That one's locked in.
The song is easy. She just says a whole bunch of different words. Like it would just be funny. It would just be funny.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So that's one that's in. Okay. All right. My punishment. Fuck y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all.
Since I went through the shit, you're gonna go through some shit too. You're gonna have a platinum drink, goddammit.
Oh shit!
You're gonna have another exclusive platinum drink. I hope you got some mayo.
Frozen, what are you having Danny do?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should just
Can we go by platinum suggestion? Can I suggest something?
So they said I should dance too.
Let's think of something.
No, hell no.
What has never been done?
Well, never been done.
Frozen out for blood, bro.
Lots of things have not been done.
Is your wife available? Why don't you suck on your wife's toes?
Oh my god.
Why do that on the cake?
Hey, you want to out me on feet? You're going to do some feet too, bitch.
Platform After Dark up in this motherfucker. Damn.
Listen.
Platinum Uncut. God damn.
This motherfucker trying to get us banned, bro.
I'm trying to get us banned, but you talking about bitch. Titties. Shut up.
No, we said feet. You can do feet, but
you trying to out me on that shit.
But you want me to suck on a toe, though. I don't want to.
I got something. If Frozen can't think of, do you have any like washable like markers or anything like that, or washable paints or anything?
I do not.
You don't have anything that will wash off.
I got.
Maybe you can use like dirt or mud.
Makeup. Your wife has makeup, right? Does your wife have makeup? Okay. Have your wife give you a makeover on the table. She can give you makeup
Right now. Let your wife give you a makeover.
Oh shit.
Yes. Bring her on, have her put
have her pretty ugly.
Yes.
First of all, my wife doesn't really wear makeup. And second, she's not.
It doesn't matter. Does she have makeup?
Does she have makeup?
Whatever she has. Whatever she has.
Makeup. Like
I'm not expecting everything, fucking lipstick.
Didn't you always say you wanted a female screamer, man?
Whatever she's got.
Fuck you, Frozen. Hold on. All right, let me go see if there's some shit.
Hold on, let me go see if some shit. Just a pencil from her.
All right. Let me go see if she got some shit. Fuck y'all, man. Let me go see some shit. All right, fuck y'all. Hold on.
Daddy, he's got to put it on your face.
He didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her to get like an eyeliner pencil and draw a dick on his forehead.
That'd be awesome. Like draw on the solid side of his mouth with his mouth cut.
And they gotta give him that Gucci Mane ass ice cream cone on the side of his fucking face and shit, man.
That's good.
That's good. He's like Frozen said, he's always saying he was a female streamer.
Oh shit.
I may be sad. You know you all loving it in the chat.
Your brother's about to come out there, Dave.
No. Danny is gonna look beautiful.
Dave's gonna be the next RuPaul.
Man, my mic wasn't working. He was coming for me, man. Like, come on now. I didn't do a podcast in like 2 years, and I'm trying to get the mic working, man.
And that's the first thing he does is take a life. I can't wait to see this shit.
Take that button away from him for a day, man. Let somebody else handle the button, man.
It's good that you're on here, Frozen. I know we've been, didn't want to get on here. We finally got you on.
Oh shit! I'm gonna balance my petition out.
What? Oh,
my petition.
I see why they call you Frozen now. You're super chill. Like you're
frozen.
Yeah, it's like when he's in chat, he's got a lot to say, but here he's like.
Well, I already have nothing to say right now, but
he's cool people. I like Frozen.
Lucky I'm not coming from Mike today, man. Usually I would probably be doing that.
I know he didn't come from Mike. Really, it needs to be Mike. Really, because Mike puts on makeup just to play the KFC game.
Get the fuck out of here! No,
he plays both parts and shit, man. He be sitting there like, "Ooh, I'm gonna date you too, Big Mike. Ooh, yeah, big boy."
You better hope that you don't lose all your lives, prime time, because we're gonna have your boys. Your boys are gonna get a chance to draw on your face maybe one day.
Exactly.
You never know.
I'm coming for your throat, Dave. When you lose all your lives.
Listen. All right, I'm telling you, I don't have shit. Like I literally cannot find any fucking thing. I'm willing to do it, but I don't have it. I don't have shit. So what's the number?
You got toothpaste, right?
There we go. You got toothpaste, right?
I do got toothpaste. What the fuck is happening?
Something. I'm sure you got something that she can use to draw on your face with at a wash.
I'm telling you, literally, there's nothing. Man. Wait, hold on.
Make sure it's Colgate too. Has to be Colgate.
There you go.
Hold on.
The thick, messed up one.
Hold on. Wait, what?
The thick, messed up one.
How about this? How about I brush my teeth with hot sauce?
Nah.
You getting off way too.
That's weak. That's weak.
That's weak toast.
What?
Oh, hold on. Wait. Brush your teeth with hot sauce and mayo.
You're gonna tell me your wife doesn't have
hot sauce, mayo, and gargle it.
I'm telling you, we both look. We both look. There is literally nothing there. There's a mirror there that had makeup in it, but it's all dried up and like. You know what I'm saying?
So you can add a little water to it.
Yeah, add a little water
to it.
That shit
throw it on your
ain't
face.
working.
We're not trying to make you look pretty.
I mean, she's trying to find it, but she's like, that shit ain't working.
We're not trying to make you look pretty. So
no, I know, but
she's
super supporting it, but we literally can't see it. So if we can't find it, we got to give me something different. Got to give me something different.
If we can't find anything, why you use the coconut oil? You're always preaching about the coconut oil.
Oh my god! When you get off the coconut oil,
oh my god, man!
Hey, hold on,
please, you know what I'm saying? Wait! This motherfucker just want to see me in coconut oil.
Wait! You know what I'm saying? Wait! Brush your teeth with coconut oil, hot sauce, and mayo.
Ooh!
No, you can't put coconut oil in your mouth.
Why not?
You can't.
No, you can't put that in your mouth.
No, but I could probably do toothpaste. Hot sauce, and mayo.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Toothpaste, hot sauce, and mayo.
Oh my god, that is fucking nasty as shit,
I would say brush with it. I say
yeah, toothpaste, hot sauce, and mayo. Let's do it.
I say drink it, not brush it.
No, you can't swallow. You know you can't swallow.
Not good for you.
You can't really swallow toothpaste, but
there's too many chemicals in it.
But
You're
it's
not
going to
supposed
be
swallow it.
all right. Fuck it. Let me.
I swallow toothpaste. Hey.
And I know. Let's see what. Yeah, and this is the result of it.
Hold on. I want to see if the wife gets the makeup first. Or you're trying to get him to switch it up.
Brush this shit in his mouth. I want him to have the nastiest taste buds ever existed. Yeah, that sounds better. Toothpaste, hot sauce, and mayo. That sounds great. So, how about them Bengals?
Good.
We're all like silent now, like just waiting for Danny right now.
Okay, wait for his crazy shit. So yeah, I mean, I will definitely play it on PC. I'm all about Red Dead Redemption 2. I may have to rebuy it just to see the gloriousness of the PC version.
Glorious.
We'll see. And I still got to get that Mortal Kombat 11 2 platinum, man, because I need to get into that, man. I still need to buy it.
Bruh. It's worth it, man. You need to get it.
And especially since Terminator, man, you know I got to get it.
All right, here we go.
What you got? What you got?
Toothpaste.
Hot sauce?
Hot ass Tapatio.
And mayo?
My God.
And mayo.
Tapatio ain't hot.
Oh, man, this is going to be delicious. What are you doing? Don't turn the camera off. No. Turn it off,
You
bro.
always have more mixing on camera.
Yeah, no, turn that shit back on, bro. Come on. Lose a life for that shit then. Take a life. Take a life.
No, he's got double
garlic.
punishment.
I'm sorry.
Put garlic powder in there too.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right, so my wife.
Do you got garlic? Do you got garlic powder?
Yes, but
Just sprinkle some of that in there too, please.
no. So first layer. Let's do first layer. All right, first layer.
I hope we got a bucket.
Toothpaste layer. All right.
Go ahead. You should have brushed the hot sauce in first.
Then we got.
I don't know how you're gonna put like mayonnaise on it.
I would have just put a little bit of the thing and mixed together and then slapped it on the damn toothbrush. Yeah. It's all gonna fall off.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just put the hot sauce in your mouth, just like.
Yeah, like, just open up the.
No.
Here's the.
No, you're gonna create a mess, man. Just
I got a plate. I got shit
in a bowl, man.
I got a plate. Yeah, I got a plate. Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh my God.
Ooh.
All right.
this.
Fall off now.
Put it in your mouth. Go.
Go.
Stop your mouth. Like you know how to brush your teeth. Your tongue, your gums, everything.
Brush your teeth from side to side.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn. That hot sauce getting rubbed in like that, it's gonna burn the gums, dude.
Go ahead, man. You asked for this, bro. You put me through some shit. You go through some shit too.
He's got tears in his eyes right now. He's got tears in his eyes right now. He's like, oh my God.
Hold on, let me blow it up for chat. Fuck.
He's probably, saying his prayers like, Brother Dave, come help me right now.
I can't help you, shit.
It smells so fucking terrible. It's like.
It's the brushing.
Get the tongue.
Oh shit! This shit is hot as fuck.
It would burn the gums,
Fucking disgusting.
He's got that look on his face.
Oh, man.
Dad just scolded him, and he knows he's in it for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta remember this.
Hold on, I gotta go. I gotta gargle. I'm about to chuck. Hold on.
Oh man, that is priceless. The reaction on his face is beautiful.
Oh, it was.
Oh man, finally a challenge he could finish. I'm telling you.
Disgusting.
That was beautiful. I enjoyed that.
Yes, that was absolutely amazing.
Dave, I'm coming for you if you lose all your
Fuck
lives.
you, Mike. Yeah.
You might serve that same punishment.
Yeah. I quit, man. Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. I
He
quit.
said, fine, I'm fine. Best behavior. Fuck it.
I quit. Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna hate to quit, but I'm gonna have to. Fuck it, I'm not pushing.
Hey, turn the camera on so we can see you gargle.
How did that feel, Danny?
My shit is on fire right now.
Like eating a red. What's that? What's that red's?
My
that gum?
gums are on
What's that gum that's in red? That
fire.
Big Red?
Big Red. Is it like eating a Big Red? Is it like eating a Big Red?
It's not like eating no fucking Big Red. Don't fucking say that shit. Oh my god.
It only gets harder as you drink things.
Dude, my gums are fucking blistering right now.
About the only way you're going to cool it down is, go get yourself a glass of milk.
Go get some pudding, man.
Or that too.
Shut up, Frozen. Fuck you, Frozen.
Hold on. Wait. He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
He does.
Oh no, he needs some milk.
Don't drink the water, dude. It's going to be bad.
Dude, that shit was terrible.
Dude, you better drink fucking milk, dude.
I don't think milk's gonna help because he's got that fresh mint flavor in his mouth.
Yeah, and it's so fucking disgusting. Oh my god. Fuck y'all, man. Now y'all get Platinum got that fucking hokey dirty ass shit. I got fucking tragic toothbrush.
For makeup on the face.
Well, you didn't want to suck no toes.
I opted for makeup, so you can't blame me for that. Okay, I wasn't part of that. That was all Platinum.
You had options.
Gotta love Platinum.
My fucking gums.
Why you didn't take the first option he offered you?
What? Because we couldn't find makeup. We literally
The
couldn't
first
find
option was sucking on your wife's toes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Right. God, my shit is fucking.
The makeup could have still worked. You said you found some and it was dry.
Nah, he would have had to ask
makeup.
it. This was way
makeup.
This was way better. This was way better.
The makeup would have probably been 10 times better, but this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could have just added some water to it, enough to where she could paint it on your face, and then she could have threw it away. So it would have been fine.
It's Lokita's fault for sure. Lokita. Lokita. I'm looking at you right now, Lokita. You're dead. No, you're dead.
Hey, she said in chat she's right here, Poppy.
Damn.
Hold on, let's do this for Lokita.
Well, she might be doing a birthday stream, possibly. Danny, she might be doing a birthday stream, so if she does.
Oh. All right. Mm-hmm. Hashtag Lokita's dead. I got it. Yep.
The next time she streams, whenever it is, Danny's gonna be there.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna come in with my sock account, and we're gonna see how long I last before I get banned. All right. She said you can't kill what already's dead. Oh. Hey, listen. This is Dark Souls, not Ghostbusters. You know what I'm saying? I will be killing what's already dead. Believe me, it's happening, Lokita. It's happening. All right. So that happened, and let's see what else we got. Okay, so I guess we're like at the end of the show, really. Final round. You want to do final round?
I'm not in final round this time.
Do the final round, yeah.
Do the final round.
All right, so I guess it's just my hot ass in the
final round. Hey, Danny, I'll jump in.
All right, so me and Big Mike in final round. Okay, so here's my final round. Fuck you, Lokita. You know what I'm saying? You got my motherfucking gums blazing. My shit is like I can't fucking breathe in this bitch. My shit is hot. It is hot to death. You talk about hot girl summer? We talking hot dude mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like literally hot as physic. So fuck you, Lokita. But happy birthday, but fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, Sony. Sony, come here, Sony. Come here. Let me tell you something. 1080p, you fucks. Yeah, can we get 1080p, please? That's all I fucking ask. Can we just come to the 2000s? You know what I'm saying? Can we just get an option for 1080p, please? That's all I ask. Just give me a fucking option for 1080p. You know, as a PC person, it's just mandatory, regardless. I don't care how people feel about it. I don't care if they feel like I'm being a motherfucking elitist. It don't fucking matter. If it's out on PC, it needs to support the hardware. Straight up and down. So, Sony, if you ain't doing that, get the fuck out. All right, and I think that's really it. Big Mike.
All right. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna talk about some Randy Pitchford bullshit here. Randy Pitchford is a fucking scumbag and an asshole. So's Gearbox. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Just recently, he is now paid off and gave these motherfuckers some hush money so they can quit talking. Because he know he's in the wrong and he has done some dirty bullshit. That's my complaint right now. I don't know why people are out here, fucking supporting Borderlands 3 and praising it. It's fucking stupid. That's my complaint.
That's it.
I'm it. Good.
That's it. All right.
Unless you want to touch on it, I'm done.
All right, no, fuck Randy Pitchford. He's Shao Kahn, so we already know. All right, that was me and Big Mike in the
final round.
All right.
And all those goddamn shift codes. See, that's all they do is they shove those shift codes at you, and it's like, oh,
dude. No, it's come to light. It came to light yesterday. He actually gave these guys hush money to end his court to battle.
Well, that's what they wanted, though. They wanted the money. That was the whole.
I know that's
issue.
what they wanted, but I mean, it's fucking wrong.
Is it hush money if that's what they wanted the money?
It
to
was
begin
hush
with?
money, dude. It was hush money. I'm telling you, it was hush money.
It's
Hi,
hush
Batman.
money.
My name is Hush.
If they pull it.
Exactly. It's like, here's your money. You should.
The fact that they were trying to get money out of it isn't the thing. It's the fact that he still committed the crimes and did all the bullshit that led up to it anyway. So I mean, who gives a shit if these people took advantage to get some money out of the deal? Doesn't change what he did.
Exactly.
That's true.
Doesn't change it, but like I said, it was hush money. Like, here, you can't say my name no more.
Damn.
I'm sure Borderlands 3 is a fun game, but I still am not going to buy it because that means I'm in full support of Pitchford, and I do not. Support
I didn't buy it.
I do not support it.
Hey, y'all know what? I was actually going to boycott the game. I did buy it, but I was going to boycott that shit.
You fucking caved, Dave. You are
I'll take that. No, I'll take that hit. I did. I'm exposed. And I'm gonna tell you, it was actually my coworkers who convinced me because I was complaining like crazy at work. I was like, Randy Pitchford's a scumbag. He's a scumtacular. And everybody was like, well, what about the developers? The developers are not scum. They need to be paid. Don't penalize the developers because of one scumbag asshole. And I'm like, well, damn, if I still pay for the game, the scumbag still gets the money.
Anyways.
That's what he's going to get paid. So I'm like, damn. So trust me, I had wrestled with that shit for a long time. I'm buying motherfucking Borderlands, man. Because Randy is such a fucking scumbag.
If he's not going to be paying his employees, then you can't argue that you bought the game to support the devs because they ain't seen it anyway.
That's true. The motherfuckers ain't seen that shit.
You caved.
I did. I supported the fucking bullshit.
Yo.
Pittsburgh will just cast them aside like he did with his other ones. He'll hire new people, and then he'll make fun of his other employees in the game just like he did the other ones. That's how he does it.
Next week, take all of Dave's lives.
No.
He was exposed.
I'll take him right now. I'm just bullshitting. His life is alright. It's just hard for me to talk when your gums are bleeding. So,
See that bullshit, man. Straight up bullshit.
All right, let's do this. Let's.
You know he was fucking scared. His heart dropped and
He was like,
Best believe it.
all right, so let's do this. Let's give a shout out. The shout out chat. Shouts out to Pudsey. Shouts out to Christopher. Thank you for coming through. Shouts out to Alucard. Shouts out to Blue Rizome. Shouts out to Big Cloud. Shouts out to Persona. Shouts out to Lamont. Shouts out to Darkside. Let's see.
Ice Queen.
Shouts out to Saltiest Gaming. Let's see. Thank you for coming through. Let's see what else.
If it wasn't coming, all you people in the chat supporting us, we wouldn't be here. Thank you.
We wouldn't be here, so we super appreciate it. Shouts out
love
to
you guys.
And special shout out to Frozen. I'm glad you were able to come on, man. Thank you, man, for being here. And we super appreciate it. We appreciate you supporting the show as well, dude. Straight up, man. Straight up. So definitely glad we have you here with our fam. Shouts out to the panel. Shouts out to Big Mike, the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry, Primetime, a.k.a. Dave D. Shouts out to Austin, the Mystery Man. Shouts out to Platinum. He died with me today. And... And yeah, we love you guys, man. Check us out next week. Actually, this Sunday, we're trying to add more new content. So two things are going up. It's gonna be rant or rage with Cool Cat Terry. So that's gonna be pretty fucking funny. As well
I also suggested we're working maybe the kinks out. I suggested we do a 21 questions. You ask 21 questions to any of the panel. We have to answer them. No matter what.
Right. So no matter
that
what.
Could be fun.
And it can be on anything. It can even be personal shit.
Anything. We
so
have to open up.
Except our address, we won't give you that. But if you say, okay, do you like motherfucking doggy or missionary? I'll answer you. That's fine.
Oh my god.
You can ask that. That's it. Yeah.
And we'll make it interesting. If we don't answer.
If we don't answer, you lose a life. And at the end of that 21 question episode, it's not just a normal life. Not only do you have to do a punishment, but you have to spin the wheel for your secondary. So you don't want to not answer a question. You don't want to not. But Terry is brave enough, but I don't know about anybody else is. So we're doing that. So we got
brave enough.
Terry.
People, getting me all flustered on my streams, making me say shit.
Right. So Terry is the hardest out of all of us when it comes to getting fucked over.
Right now, Danny, the chat's supporting this. We're like, yes, that sounds awesome.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll catch the rant, rage or rant. The first episode 1 will be going up. Your rant or rage episode 1 that'll go up tomorrow, as well as the retro fix. I am doing blasphemous. So check that shit out. So those two new things are going to be dope. Those are 2 new shows.
You did blast your teeth today, didn't you?
I fucking blasted my shit today. When I tell you that I am injured. I'm injured, man. Man. So you know how it is. After the show, I'm to the hospital. So, all right. No, I'm okay. I feel it's like a subtle burn, but it's still there because when you brush, you scrape your gum. So individuals,
and they'll make you feel better.
No, fuck that. Fuck you, Frozen, and no, fuck that. So yeah, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Podbean. We are everywhere you can log on. Check us out next week as well, 1:00 p.m. ish Eastern time. Catch the next episode of the show. And we love you all, and we will see you all next week and this Sunday. All right, guys. Peace out.
If you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up.
Yep, hit that thumbs up. Hit that bell. Hit that follow, share, like, sub. Unlike if you don't like us, fuck you anyway if you do. But you know how it is. Don't forget to smile, man. Don't forget to. Jeez, that shit hurts. All right, so platform YouTube. I'm sorry, Pornhub.com/the platform live as located. As Pudsey pointed out, that is actually a real channel. But like I said, I think it's only the throw up video on there, and I might put today's fucking video up there because I damn near threw up. So it'll be 2 videos up. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have an awesome rest of your Saturday. We love you. Peace out.
Take care.
All right.
What up, y'all? Tell Rihanna Don, you feel me? Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit.
Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. It's the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform.